Hey, what's up, you guys? It's No C Young here. Um, so just before I even get into this video, I just kind of want to put out a disclaimer and just say um, this is kind of a sensitive thing to be talking about, and I don't want it to seem as if I'm just talking about it for some type of attention or something like that. But I still want to talk about it because it involves someone that has been a big inspiration to me, like my entire uh for a very long time. For a very long time, he's been a big inspiration to me. It's this YouTuber. His name is Etika. He started as the Etika World Network, or maybe that's not how he started, but that's where I first found him, was when he was the Etika World Network. Um, but I kind of just wanted to talk about some of the things that I've been seeing with Etika recently, the things that he's been going through recently, and just quite frankly, some of the wild shit that I've been seeing. Um, so Etika, he's been kind of like this edgy guy. He's always kind of said what was on his mind. At least that's what it seemed like. He said what was on his mind. He said whatever he wanted to say. He didn't care. He doesn't care. I mean, at least it doesn't seem like he cares. But he still just said whatever he wanted. And I respected that. And I respected him because he's a funny guy. Like, I love watching his videos. Like, he was just a dope person to watch. And um and now things are just getting wild. He's saying things um that of course on the surface are going to seem extreme, very extreme to a lot of people, but um I just kind of wanted to say that if you think about the things that he's saying open-mindedly, open with an open mind, and you kind of just think about the things he's saying critically, then you can really take something away from the type of person that he is. So, I'm going to put up a clip, maybe not a clip, but like a little uh thing showing like a tweet that he put out, saying that it said something like we're all God and something like that, and that he's God and stuff like that, which is just, of course, on the surface, as soon as you hear that, you're like, oh boy, like this is ridiculous, like this is crazy. But if you really think about it, he kind of has a point. Like, to a certain extent, of course. Like, God is like, I'm not even going to get into all that. But um to a certain extent, what he's saying about being a god in our human existence, uh that's the way I interpreted it, and what I took from what he said. um and that we all can do what we want because we have our lives, and we can live our lives however we want, and we can do what we want with our lives. And that is something that I kind of got from what Etika was saying and what Etika has been saying. But I think that Etika, he's just kind of he's just in a different spot than I am, because he has so much so many people looking at him all the time, so many people so involved in his life. And I guess you can kind of lose yourself in that, and you can kind of just go crazy in that. And not saying that he is crazy, because I would never say that. I think that he's just kind of expressing himself in a way that makes other people feel like he is crazy, although the things that he's saying on the base level has some merit. So that's pretty much like I kind of just wanted to say that um that Etika was such like a big inspiration to me. He still is to this day, and he will never not be an inspiration to me because I saw what Etika did for all those years. Etika literally, from what I saw, Etika literally grinded from having pretty much nothing. Like I remember seeing him recording Smash 4 videos in his shower at like someone's place. Like I don't even remember whose place it was, but I just remember him recording videos in there, and I was watching his videos and I loved them. They were great videos, and that's where Etika really started for me. Um and I just want everyone in the Joy Convoy community, the Joy Convoys, I just want everyone to know um that Etika really played a big part in a lot of people's internet lives, and even in their real lives. He's an inspiration. He really was. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He still, I mean, not that he was, he still is, because right now as we speak, we don't know where Etika is, which is honestly a scary thought, a very scary thought. um it's wild, man. It's really wild. uh Another thing, I know this video is kind of going to be like just all over the place, but another thing that I picked out from watching the live stream that he, like the Instagram live that he had, um I didn't watch it when it was live, but I watched like a recording of it. um One thing that really stood out to me was he was trapped inside of his apartment with the police outside and all that stuff, and he was having like, everyone's saying a mental breakdown, which I honestly, like, I don't know if it was a mental breakdown, because I feel like this was kind of a long time coming. But um he's just, he said something. He said that he doesn't have a weapon, he doesn't have anything to harm anyone. He just has his phone, which is close enough to a weapon. And I thought that was insane. I really thought that, like, not insane like crazy. I just thought that was a crazy thing to say, because that is so true. Like, of course, like everyone knows, like, yeah, your phone can be, like, can mess you up and all this other stuff. Like, you can be addicted to your phone and things like that. But it's far deeper than that. Like, the phone, that damn phone, the phone can really mess up people's lives, man. And not just the phone, but like the internet and the people on the internet, and having these connections with people on the internet that can really mess people up, man. It really can. And having these kind of fake friendships with people, I don't know, it's pretty wild. And that's part of the reason why I feel like Etika was pushing people away, was because he felt like he couldn't, he almost couldn't trust anyone. Everyone says that he's crazy. Like what I was saying earlier in this video, everyone says he's crazy. And I don't believe that. I think that he, I think that he's in tune to what he feels. He's just expressing it in a way that makes people feel like he's crazy. It's really wild. Um, well, anyone that is watching this video, um, I encourage you to look up Etika. he's he's definitely not for everyone. His tastes in like jokes and things like that are very like edgy, like what he says. Very edgy. But I definitely encourage you to just look up Etika, just see what he's about. Just kind of check him out. Just check him out. I hope he gets home safe. I hope everything is okay with him. From what I know right now, he's still missing. It's really crazy, man. It's wild. I just put out a tweet, literally my first tweet that I put out. The first one was a declaration saying what I am going to be on YouTube. It was literally saying what I am going to be, and I am not going to stop until I am that. I am not going to stop. I don't care. Even if my videos are bad right now, even if they're rough now, I don't care. I'm going to get better, and I'm going to make something out of this YouTube thing. I really feel like I can. And Etika was a part of that inspiration. Like he said, we're kind of gods in our own ways. We're gods of our own destiny. That's the way I see it, at least. But alright, guys. Hope you guys have a good night, a good day, good afternoon, good whatever you're having. I hope it's good. Thanks, and peace.
Move this way. 45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Reloading. Enemy taken down. New kill leader. 30 seconds until the ring closes. Taking fire. We just killed the kill. Charging shields. Come on, come on. Reloading. Just you and me. We'll have to move quick. That's how I like it. Reloading. Repairing my damages. They're not getting back up from that. The ring's closed. 10 seconds. Body shield here. Level 3. Got the banner. It's a race to the beacon. I can see that the ring's moving on the map. It's go time. Incoming care package. I love loot. Reloading. I killed the whole squad. Recharging shield. Hostile over there. I am down. Target spotted. Look out! Grenade!
I came to win. You didn't.